Hey, you guys, this is Gabby, and these are my thoughts on episode 10 for All Stars season 8. So, the producer's influence was all over this episode, even down to which lesbians were paired with which drag queens. So, for our top three, we've got Jessica, Candy, and Jimbo. And Jessica, I gets the shy lady. Jimbo gets the hesitant chick that really isn't jiving with his ideas. And Candy gets this beautiful butch woman named Angie who wants to confront and then embrace her femininity. The other two queens had cute moments, but not much of an arc, so it made it harder for me to root for them. Whereas someone like Angie, like she had a goal. I want to be in drag. I want to confront the discomfort I have around exploring and expressing my femininity. And in the end, she absolutely did that and killed it. So if you didn't know, this week with our top three is basically a makeover challenge. And I loved how this show gave lesbians the glow. Lesbians are the backbone of the LGBT community. They are the ones that took care of dying gay men, a lot of whom were abandoned by their families at the height of the AIDS epidemic. There's one woman in particular, probably not going to find her name, but she's being honored for doing such a wonderful thing, taking care of people in their time of need, holding their hands as they're dying. So, shout out to Drag Race for giving lesbians their glow, because they are so important. So, going back to story arcs, producing great content isn't all about the producing team. The other departments are just as important. For example, casting deserves big props for finding the makeover contestants, especially Angie, because they had a point of view that made us root for them. Again, you know, it's not just one department that helps make a storyline, it's everything. So while Candy did do an amazing job making Angie over, we also have to give casting their props because they found Angie. The producers asked enough questions of Angie so that they could mine out what her deal was and why this makeover was so important to her. So that when Angie and Candy finally win, there's some emotional payoff. It's cathartic. It's like, of course you should have won. You stared your fear in the face, you conquered it, and now you deserve to have the rewards. I thought it was interesting that the first half of the makeover episode was about lesbians and some gay men claiming the D word. I don't have a position on this except to let the people with whom that word is affiliated with or with whom that word has been used to denigrate, let that group of people be the final authority on how to reclaim that word at all. It's kind of like non-black people wanting to understand why they can't say the N-word. Well, it's not for you. It wasn't used to bring you down. You don't have to live with that word. So you should not get a say on whether you can say it and how you can remix the word. That word is for black people. So I understand when some lesbians say, I don't want anybody that's not a lesbian using that word or trying to reclaim it. That's our word, which I totally understand. Skipping to the elimination, my heart just sank to the bottom of the ocean. I hated seeing Candy pull Jessica's lipstick because the entire season it was set up that Candy is disloyal, that Candy will throw anybody under the bus to get her way. And I fully expected for Candy to pull Jimbo's lipstick. But I understand why she didn't. Because if she had pulled Jimbo's lipstick, thereby blocking her from the finale, Candy would have gotten so much hate. And she probably would have forfeited $200,000. Why? Because Jessica is an amazing lip syncer. So I don't know. I do not ever in my heart believe that Candy all of a sudden had a conscious and decided to make a conscientious decision. I think she just went with, okay, how can I get to the finale? Because I'm the winner, so I'm going to go to the finale. But how do I mitigate the backlash? Which is so messed up. That the queens can't even compete without having to worry about these rabid fans. Like, y'all need to get it together. But anyways, now that Jessica is gone, I haven't felt this heartbreak since Mrs. Kasha Davis was eliminated. And honestly, I'm gonna watch the finale, but I'm just not really into this season. way too much producerial fixing of the storylines, and it's obvious. Like back in the day, producers did get involved, but their influence wasn't so obvious. So yeah, that's my thought on episode 10. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and you all have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.